Hello, class. I want to provide some additional insight as it relates to complete week 5 discussion. Sometimes there's a little bit confusion as it relates to the matrix. So I wanted to share a little bit of insight about the matrix and what we're really looking for here. So your new shoe simulation, if you look in the simulation, it includes different markets. There's your home market. So for example, if you're in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, that's your home market. The domestic market would be the entire United States of America, and the foreign market would be whichever country that you chose to explore. So based on the information that you provided, um, that's been provided to you in the case, you want to kind of explain the differences between how you will address your home market, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, for example, your domestic market, the rest of the United States of America, and your foreign markets. So you may find that the home and domestic are the same, or they could vary. So just to give you an example, if you were to live in a rural area, there's some rural areas in upstate New York where I'm from, and there are some Walmarts there. In those particular rural areas, the pricing is higher for the products at Walmart. But if you go travel maybe 10 miles up the street to a more suburban area, the prices are lower. So that's why sometimes the pricing does vary between the home and the domestic market. And that's just one simple example. So what I like to see here and what we like to see here is that you provide a description of each market, based on the simulation and explain how they differ. So if you're looking at the product wise from your market, kind of share a little bit in your synopsis about the product and how it may differ in the home market, domestic and foreign. Same for the pricing, promotions, advertising, personal selling, and dealer promotion. But then as you're filling out the matrix itself, we want to talk about the element of the marketing mix being high, low, or medium. So let's look at the price, for example. And pricing is probably the easiest one of the matrix to look at because you may say, for example, well, I want to sell my shoes to be a premium product in Mexico, or I'm just going to use Mexico. However, in the United States, it's a low cost product, or vice versa. So under pricing, if it's going to be a low cost product or something that's lower in cost to the consumer perception, it's going to be an L. If it's higher, you're going to post an H for that section. Now, let's look at another element, for example, consumer promotion. Does a consumer respond well to promotions such as buy one get one 50% off? Then you mark high because you're going to promote a higher amount of promotional items such as buy one get one half, buy one get one free. But if the consumer does not respond well to that, you're going to post an L. So hopefully that makes sense. I can take it a step further and let's look at the product itself. You may be wondering, okay, how are we going to look at high, low, medium for the product itself? Well, we're going to look at the dynamics of the quality of the product. If it's going to be a high quality product, H. If you're going to have a low or a medium quality product, L or M. So hopefully this makes sense. It's really based on how the consumer is going to see your product. And we talked about promotion, but we didn't talk about advertising. Are you going to be heavily advertising the product in magazines, commercials, online, all types of things? And it's going to be H for high. If you're not going to do a lot of advertising to promote your product or to let people know that the product exists, and maybe you do or do not need to do because it's your home market, it's going to be low. If you're going to be in between there and do a little bit of advertising, but not so much, medium. Same thing for personal selling. Are you going to have a lot of personal sellers? So if you're going to be selling in the store, you probably won't have as much personal selling. But if this is something that's more individualized, it would be high. And the same thing for dealer promotion. So I hope that explaining the high, low, medium ranges assists you with not only filling out the matrix, but also with sharing more of a description as you provide details as to what the matrix means for your particular new shoes company. So I thank you so much for your time, and I look forward to your completed matrix. Have a great day.